Everyone talks about internal and external in the martial arts, which is a bit strange really, because we've all got both, haven't we? We've all got an inside and an outside. It's like trying to have a coin that's only got heads or tails. You know, if you've got internal, you've got an external. If you've got external, you've got an internal. Anyway, let me read a few of my thoughts on the subject. Internal or external? Internal and external has many translations in the martial arts. You cannot be one or the other, because we all have an inside and an outside. If you're more one than the other, you're going to be unbalanced. If you're taught externally, your instructor will correct how you look on the outside. If you're taught internally, your instructor will correct how you feel on the inside. Ideally, you need both. If you train externally, you will utilize the power of emotion. If you train internally, your mind will be calm and focused. If you train externally, you will use the outer muscles in small combinations. If you train internally, you will use the deep muscles and the spine, all connected and moving in harmony. The deep muscles and spine hold emotion. They also support the internal organs. Softening and correcting them will increase your health and vitality. Many martial artists go more from external to internal, some more from internal to external. It's always good to train both in balance, because you can't just have an inside or an outside. When you move one, you always move the other. So I always found that quite strange. You know, somebody would say, you're doing Tai Chi, that's an internal art. Or, you know, you're doing karate, that's external. But you have both. It doesn't matter what martial art you do. You need to start from inside, don't you? You need to train your mind. You need to train your emotions. You know, if you don't have emotional intelligence, if you don't have a calm, focused, intense and sensitive mind, you can't really do martial arts well. You know, our body, from the time that we become the first cells, are the spine and the brain. The spine is manipulated by the core. So if you want powerful techniques, they've got to come from the core and the spine, and then they go out to the external reaches of the body. But you also need correction from both sides. You need it to talk about what's happening internally, but you also need correction for what's actually showing and happening externally. A good balance of both means you're training in a good system. If you've got an instructor who actually understands that you've got to train both and works on both, you know, then you've got a good instructor. So when somebody says, are you internal or external, the answer is you can't be one or the other. You have to be both, and you have to train both. Thank you.